It's calling for some
Oh my, brainbuster on the bike!
Ladies and gentlemen, in this next bout, there will be no countouts, no disqualifications, absolutely anything goes. In this like a dragon guided street fight! Being accompanied by Don Callis, the team of Powerhouse Hobbs, Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and the Machine, Brian Cage.
The Don Callis family enlisting the services of the Machine Brian Cage on loan from the Mogul Embassy for this Like a Dragon street fight here tonight. Now you see Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha, or maybe for tonight, the Mad Dog.
I think we're going to have Don Callis possibly join us at the desk. I love when Don joins us. He's an old friend of mine. We go way back, me and Don. I love Don. You know.
Don, there's no room for you here, buddy. They didn't bring you out the chair. You don't have the headset. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
There's nothing here for you, bro.
Nothing for you. So just stand there.
Joining him next, at a combined weight of 429 pounds, the Golden Star, Kota, Ibushi, and Kenny Omega!
That is the most codependent relationship in professional wrestling. Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega. Makes me sick.
And from Tampa, Florida, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing 400 pounds, no more BS, Paul Wight!
Oh, wait. Here we go. Kick it off right here. The street fight is on. Powerhouse Hobbs going right after Paul Wight. And fans, tonight's street fight is presented by Like a Dragon Guiding, the man who erased his name. Available now on console and PC, where Sega and RGG Studio take on an epic action adventure with brutal combat in the Japanese underworld, and the brutal combat kicking off right here tonight.
Look at Jericho using a bat.
Well, anything goes. Really?
Yeah, look at my guys. I mean, clean hands.
Yeah, right. Right now they are.
Look at this mute.
White tattooing the chest of Kyle.
He doesn't belong in a professional sport.
What are you, Paul Wight? Are you out of your mind? Well, yeah, you are.
I've been in the ring with Paul Wight. He's a monster. He's about to chokeslam Fletcher off the stage.
Oh, God. No.
You're down one, I think. They're Don Callis.
Definitely down one.
Down one.
Kyle Fletcher down, and Tony Schiavone, I think Paul Wight might have hit Will Hobbs.
Good, he's leaving. Give up.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Paul Wight's going. Well, Chris Jericho with the crate, and now inside the ring, Brian Cage, Kota Ibushi. I think.
Let's take a look at this chokeslam here, Schiavone. I got it, Schiavone. Relax.
Okay.
Watch this. Kyle Fletcher goes flying. Back of the head. Oh, man. Bad deal right there.
Paul Wight is a mutant. He's a freak. He has no business in this match.
You are afraid of Paul Wight.
Of course I am.
Hold the man a mutant.
And look at Kota Ibushi just absorbing that contact, absorbing that elbow strike. Konosuke Takeshita.
That sent shivers down the spine of Don Callis.
Strong round kick there. Now Takeshita's in trouble with Omega in there. And Ibushi.
Omega smartly getting help with Takeshita.
The Alpha sent into the ropes, double leapfrog, and there, round kick, and Omega over the top.
Great double teams by the Golden Lovers.
And Don, I hate to give you credit, but I
don't.
Go ahead.
No, but I have to say,
about time you said something smart out here.
Reuniting the team of Brian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs. I mean, they were so vicious, so effective during the Team Taz days until things got dirty. But
things got dirty, yes. Yeah. But they were definitely an amazing team. And now, talk about teammates. These two cats right here, Ibushi and Omega.
I've seen this before.
Omega and Ibushi to opposite sides. Ibushi off the top rope. He wasn't even on the turnbuckle. He bounced on the top rope.
That was spectacular, guys. That was spectacular by both men.
And
Look at this now.
Oh, no, outside. Paul White's got Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs confronted Paul White, if you'll recall. This.
Oh, God.
Oh, this past weekend.
Those hands.
Giant man.
that overhand chop delivered into the chest of Powerhouse Hobbs, and Omega with the sign cracking up Takeshita on the head, and now the crate for Brian Cage. Cage got rattled.
Yeah, definitely Cage get worn out by Jericho with that crate.
Taz, would you agree that Brian Cage is a physical specimen who hasn't even come close to reaching the zenith of his abilities?
Absolutely. I mean, I have a lot of history with Brian Cage. Had great success during those Team Taz years.
Oh, wait, look at it. Watch out, wire back.
Come on.
Yeah, right the forehead of the Alpha.
Takeshita fighting desperately. Some shots to the midsection on Omega. And now Takeshita, Omega crashing into the sign, but more importantly, underneath that sign, you see Chris Jericho invoking Kiryu, but
at first I was like, who the hell's this?
And,
maybe not.
Wait, Brian Cage sending Jericho crashing into the table.
Oh, wait a minute.
What the hell is this? Got a bicycle.
Wait, not a 10. It's a 10-speed, damn it. Hold on. Go get it, Ibushi. Oh, man, don't go off the ramp.
And he's got the pipe in his hand. Tony Schiavone, it's a bicycle. A bicycle. Oh. It's a doink.
What's going on here?
Right on his hand.
Playtime's over, baby.
Get the meat wagon. He's done.
It was kind of like Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
What is this now? What is this?
Wait. Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, my God. He's got show.
Oh, my God.
How powerful is Hobbs?
Not only did he pick up Paul White, but he slammed him onto the windshield, onto the hood of that car.
Well, it's been a great career for Paul White.
Well, you may
We
be
saw
right.
the end of it tonight.
No, he hit him with a bicycle.
Of course he did.
He's wielding a bike.
And I'm sure I've seen someone get hit in a bicycle in the street, not a match, but this is wild.
Okay, those bicycle chains, man, they can cut you, brother.
There's sorts of metal sticking out from the petals.
Absolutely. The petals, absolutely it is.
They're going to need a flatbed to get Paul White out of here.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to have to.
Medical team.
It's calling for some.
Oh, my. Oh, brainbuster on the bike. I can't believe what we're seeing, and the Like a Dragon street fight continues in picture-in-picture.
Oh, my God. Look at Bushi's back with his arm. I think part of that pedal had gaffed up the back of the arm area by the tricep of Ibushi.
Could be one of the gears, too.
The gears for sure. Yeah, you're right. That's what it was.
Or the bicycle chain. I mean, anything. But the fact is,
Maybe it was the chain.
it could be.
Maybe I don't know what it was, but it was something.
Okay.
Tony, this is actually the second time you've seen somebody get hit with a bike.
Yeah. Okay. So back to this match.
Look at Jericho.
Center stage.
What a sneaky SOB.
Thank you.
He's very sneaky. Chris is always sneaky, Don. You know that.
Of course.
Has he ever thanked you for all you've done for him?
Oh, no. He is the ultimate narcissist.
Yes, why do you
I
set him
go
up with
way
stuff
back
like
with Don. Way back with him. I know Don well.
And Takeshita and Jericho brawling up to the stage.
oh,
my God. Kyle Fletcher.
Talk about getting buried.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Brian Cage is working out great for the family. Don't you agree?
It certainly is. I mean,
So how you gonna work something out with Nana? Kind of get him out of the deal there, you know what I mean?
Well, Brian is special
Yeah.
Okay.
to make special arrangements for him.
All right.
Look at this. Dominating Omega.
this is such a wild match. And I mean, remember, we have Paul White in the back, still being attended to by our AEW medical team as Takeshita and Jericho brawling up into the concourse here.
Paul White landed on that car hard.
Paul White is leaving this building feet first.
Yeah, he landed not only on the windshield, but right to the side of the windshield there, Taz. Right where the steel is. Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he's definitely in bad shape right now. Cage is in bad shape as Ibushi and Jericho going at him now.
Can we talk about the feat of strength to lift up Paul White like Hobbs did and throw him onto the roof of a car.
We already did.
Incredibly powerful.
Go back and listen in the archives. Good God.
Disrespect.
Just absolute carnage on the outside. Going everywhere.
It might have been Carmel Corn.
Where are they going?
VIP club.
VIP club here.
Jericho and Takeshita, I mean, just picking up where they left off in Tokyo.
That's a skid. I used to drive a forklift. I know what that is. That's a heavy pallet skid type thing there. Pallet's a real word. Skid's the slang word. It's true.
It is absolute carnage here on AEW Dynamite. The Like a Dragon Gaiden street fight going all over the arena here in Ontario, California. Then we see Paul Wight still being attended to as Powerhouse Hobbs barking at him. And Paul Wight, I mean, he has not moved since that incredible feat of strength by Hobbs.
And them on a car. Well, from the top of the deal, and Paul Wight went flying.
There we see Takeshita and Jericho. They're brawling onto the VIP club here in the Toyota Arena.
Yeah, security move out of the way because no one is safe.
Made it very clear to Takeshita guys that he needed to exact revenge for that match in Japan. Don't disappoint the family.
This past Saturday, Chris Jericho defeating Konosuke Takeshita at Ryogoku Sumo Hall. Match DDT Pro Wrestling. That was where Konosuke Takeshita, that's where how he learned how to become a professional wrestler. So that's got to be doubly upsetting for Takeshita.
Jericho's going to pay and pay heavy.
Right now.
That's what the Young Bucks say.
Kyle Fletcher, nice to see he made it back after earlier we saw him get chokeslammed by Paul Wight off the stage at the top of this matchup.
Yeah. Takeshita, though, turning things around on Jericho in the concourse. And Fletcher calling plays to Brian Cage. Kenny Omega isolated in the ring.
That's a pallet in the middle of the ring right there.
Or a skid.
That's the slang term.
Big problems for Omega right now with a 2-on-1.
Someone gets thrown on that pallet, Taz.
Yeah.
This gonna hurt, man.
Oh, it's gonna hurt like the dickens for sure. And I think that's like a heavy, thick, like a plastic. It used to be wood, but that thing will hurt, man. That thing holds a lot of weight.
Wait a second. Cage and Fletcher. A Dickensian double suplex on a pallet.
Look at that.
Fletcher looking to end this now. 2 and.
Yeah, if you saw that pallet did not move. That's because it's made to hold so much weight.
Yeah, and they didn't give it all, Taz. You were right,
For
buddy.
those that don't know, a forklift, a high-low, that's what those slots are for. That picks it up to put the stuff on it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Kyle Fletcher with some bottles in hand is.
Here we go. Here we go. We talked about this.
Oh, Omega breaking free. Takeshita got the advantage of Jericho. Omega connected. And Omega's vaulting out on Cage and now Snapdragon.
Oh, man, that's a big man to snap over top like that.
It's a lot of weight coming down on his neck.
That's the thing, Don. You're right. All that weight on the back of the traps and the neck. And now,
Look at this animal.
Omega with the bottle in hand.
Omega can be sadistic. We know
Well,
that.
it's not a screwdriver in the head, but it'll work.
Wow. Hey, it's all legal. Gotta do it, man.
Put Kyle on the scrap heap with Paul Wight now. My God.
Omega, though, he may have lacerated his own hand, but
You good call.
he's got to concern himself with Brian Cage. Just decked him with that lariat, and now Kota Ibushi missile dropkick.
Boy, Kota is such a great athlete.
Known Kota for many years. Very explosive, dangerous striker. A lot of torque in the hips.
You just heard Konosuke Takeshita saying to that camera, he's going to destroy Chris Jericho here.
That's the game plan.
Yeah, there you go. It's exactly what it was.
Well, now what's Takeshita got in mind here? He's over by the Bosky there.
Whoa. Takeshita on top of the refrigerators.
Takeshita's a wild man here.
Oh! Jericho with the fire exposure into the eyes. Oh, Judas effect.
Perfectly done by Jericho.
Yeah, we saw the Bucks hit a Judas effect earlier. Now Jericho.
That hand, I think,
Yeah, Omega's
cut open there from that bottle that he hit Fletcher with.
Good.
the golden trigger perhaps for Brian Cage. Look at Omega. He's
Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs charging to the ring, and a timely intervention there by Powerhouse Hobbs.
Hobbs, man. He taken out, as we pointed out, Paul Wight, slamming him on top of that car, and now about to slam Kenny Omega here.
Oh, Hobbs, that world's most dangerous slam, driving Omega down.
Can you imagine what this would mean to Kenny Omega and what he has suffered at the hands of Don Callis and Takeshita? Wins over Kenny at All In, at All Out, and Wrestle Dream. This would be a stake through the heart of Kenny Omega if he loses here.
Yeah, it'd be humiliating.
And that's what you want.
Unbelievable!
I love Brian Cage. I just love him.
Stay where you are. This match continues in picture.
We're going to need a bigger ambulance.
We're going to need many ambulances.
We got Paul Wight, and now Kenny Omega's getting pulled out of here.
Kenny is cut all over
Of
here.
course he is.
And now I believe right up here in the audience, up high up, Jericho's heading back down here. Let's watch this super duperplex here by Brian Cage, the Machine. We've seen him do this, Excalibur, for years, but into the ring.
Inside, into the ring, not to the outside. And Omega driven through those tables as Powerhouse Hobbs, that club,
Messing up the pretty face of Kota Ibushi.
and Konosuke Takeshita after eating that Judas effect. I mean, after getting sprayed in the face with the fire extinguisher, then the Judas effect, blind, couldn't protect himself. He may be factored out of this match.
Sure thing. Jericho now has that weapon in hand, that steel chair.
And Jericho, he's not done yet.
I think Ibushi's saying it's illegal, but there's nothing illegal here. These guys are getting hit with chairs.
He's
bottles,
helpless.
Yeah, he is.
Jericho just kicked the chair over the... Oh, this could be a huge mistake. I mean, remember what Powerhouse Hobbs did to Chris Jericho
Hey,
when they
Don,
wrestled?
I think Jericho's ego's getting ahead of him here.
It always does.
Man. Like a pair of lightsabers.
Oh, wow.
Low blow by Jericho.
Well, it's anything goes in this Like a Dragon street fight as Jericho and Hobbs battling it out inside the ring. The carnage going all over the arena here in Ontario as Hobbs,
Good night.
Spinebuster.
God, Hobbs is a man in all of that.
He's a force.
Is he?
The cover, two, and Jericho kicks out.
But that's one of the main reasons why several years back I recruited him so heavily for Team Taz, Hobbs, because I knew how dominant he was. We all knew within the group at that time.
He's showing it here tonight. Brian Cage has been tremendous. Kyle Fletcher showing a lot of guts coming back from getting his head busted open by Omega.
I agree with that for sure.
Did you see Omega? He still keeps looking at his hand after smashing that bottle onto the head of Kyle Fletcher.
Serves him right.
You got nerves, you got all sorts of little bones in your hand, you got nerves. You never know what, when you take a bottle to someone's skull, what it could do to your own hand.
Hobbs just gouging the eyes of Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho has been dismantled by Hobbs before.
Yeah. So Aubrey Edwards pointing at Hobbs. Nothing she can do, just watch and call.
No, Hobbs should pop that eye out.
Chaos reigns live on Dynamite, the Like a Dragon Gaiden street fight. Kenny Omega miraculously back up on his feet after the superplex to the tables on the floor. But right now the story is Powerhouse Hobbs once again dominating Chris Jericho.
I'll tell you, the also story is about Kenny Omega. And can Kenny Omega rebound from 3 straight losses in the pay-per-view? If he loses tonight, if his team loses, it might derail he and the Golden Jets coming up at Full Gear, Don. And I'm sure that's what you want to do.
You're a wise man, Shivani.
And fans, DraftKings is an official partner of AEW. And tonight, anyone can play free for $25,000 in DraftKings AEW Full Gear Pool. Download the DraftKings app, use code DYNAMITE when you sign up and play free tonight.
There's going to be some people need to be on the men after this match, and 2 of them are going to be Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho for their fight coming up at Full Gear on Saturday. God, there's bodies everywhere.
I'm telling you, there's carnage, there's weapons, there's broken tables, broken bodies, blood everywhere. It's nuts.
Fletcher bringing Ibushi up to the apron, but Ibushi, he may have been playing possum. He's looking to slam Fletcher through. I think that sign is propped up on some chairs. And Oh, wait a second, Fletcher. No.
Oh, my
this
God.
will be
Yes,
it.
yes.
No, this cannot happen.
Gotta do it. He's gotta do it.
Stop! Please! Oh no!
Might have broke Ibushi's back right there.
A big groan from the crowd when that went down, and now Paul Turner's got to make sure that everybody is okay, and I can tell you right now they're not.
Look at this impact.
Oh,
Holy hell. Man.
Unreal.
Here's another angle.
Going to be a rough couple of nights at Kenny's house after this match, I'll tell you that. Ibushi might not be walking out of here.
And now Hobbs with a staggered Jericho. Oh, but Omega connects Judas effect on Hobbs.
That's it. Well, look at Hobbs.
He just bounced right back up. You're right, buddy.
And they want redemption on Hobbs. Both Kenny and Jericho, what we've seen Hobbs do to both of them men in the past.
Yeah, Kenny wants redemption from the
what is
Don
this?
Callis family.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Jericho's got duct tape.
They're duct taping Powerhouse Hobbs to the ropes, trying to prevent him from escaping.
This is horrible.
I mean, Jericho, Omega, and Ibushi, they're down a man. And now with Hobbs tied to the ropes, Don Callis' family could be down a man.
He's defenseless right now, Hobbs.
This is disgusting.
Besides his feet.
Don, I wish I was you right there.
Duct taping a man's mouth shut.
How is this allowed? He's not going to be able to breathe.
What do you mean allowed?
This is dangerous.
This is like a Dragon Gaiden street fighting.
Dangerous. Yes, look at this.
Powerhouse Hobbs tied up onto the ropes, and Omega gets an assist from Ibushi. Miraculously, Ibushi on his feet.
Hobbs is defenseless here. And you can see Kenny has got stuff in mind to get that revenge on Hobbs.
Kenny Omega with purpose here tonight, guys.
And another bottle there.
Oh, come on. This is assault.
But Brian Cage, discus lariat.
There's assault for you right there.
There's my guy.
Didn't realize Cage was there, and now Brian Cage
got that pump handle.
Jericho driven down.
Let's not forget, Jericho's team is down one man here.
Needs to cut Hobbs loose here.
Brian Cage, he's thinking drill claw on Omega.
If he hits this, it's done.
Yeah, but Omega escapes out. Cage sent in, and Omega. And Jericho with the bat on the floor. Reverse Hurricane.
Oh my God, Cage might be out on his knees.
Cage staggered by Omega. And now Kenny. What is he thinking? Oh, I've got a pretty good idea. Bang! The V-trigger. But not just one for Hobbs as well. Hobbs defenseless.
He's out. Hobbs is out from that bottle shot.
He's going to put this big guy in the one-winged angel. My God, he is! Look at this!
Tremendous strength.
Kenny Omega!
Winged angel! And Omega wins it!
Yes, he does!
This match, Chris Jericho, Kota Ibushi, Paul Wight, and Kenny Omega!
After all that Kenny Omega has endured over the last 3 pay-per-view events, for him to come through here tonight